It was October 16, 1972, a fateful day that would leave the nation stunned and searching for answers. Hale Boggs, the former majority leader of the U.S. House of Representatives, and Nick Beggich, a promising young congressman from Alaska, had boarded a small plane in Anchorage to attend a campaign fundraiser in Juneau. But they never made it to their destination. The plane disappeared somewhere over the rugged and remote landscape of Portage Valley, Alaska, and despite an extensive search and investigation, no trace of the plane or its passengers has ever been found. What happened to Hale Boggs and Nick Beggich? This is a mystery that still haunts us today. To understand the significance of their disappearance, it's important to know a little bit about Hale Boggs and Nick Beggich. Hale Boggs had served as Majority Leader of the U.S. House of Representatives from 1971 until his disappearance in 1972. He was a powerful Democrat from Louisiana who had championed civil rights legislation and was known for his skill in navigating the complex political landscape of Washington, D.C. Nick Beggich was a rising star in the Democratic Party from Alaska. He was just 40 years old at the time of his disappearance, but had already made a name for himself as an advocate for Alaska Native rights and a champion of environmental protection. He was beloved by his constituents and had a bright future ahead of him. Boggs and Beggich were on their way to a campaign fundraiser in Juneau, Alaska, when their plane disappeared. This event was significant because Beggich was up for re-election that year, and his campaign was in full swing. The fundraiser was an opportunity for him to rally support from his constituents and raise money for his campaign. The disappearance of the plane sparked an intense search effort involving the U.S. Coast Guard, Navy, Army, and Civil Air Patrol. Despite the vast resources and manpower involved, the search was ultimately unsuccessful. The rough terrain, inclement weather, and vastness of the area made the search extremely challenging. The emotional impact of the disappearance was profound, both for the families of Boggs and Beggich and for the nation as a whole. Boggs was a well-respected leader in Congress, and his disappearance left a void in the political landscape. Beggich was a rising star with a promising future, and his sudden disappearance was a shock to his constituents and the nation. Throughout the search, there were a number of significant events and discoveries that added to the intrigue of the mystery. For example, a cabin in the woods was found that had been burned down shortly before the plane disappeared. Some speculated that the cabin may have been used to stage the disappearance, or that it may have been a sign of foul play. There are a number of theories surrounding the disappearance of Hale Boggs and Nick Beggich. One possibility is that the plane crashed due to inclement weather or pilot error. The weather in Alaska can be notoriously challenging, and the small plane they were flying in may not have been able to withstand the conditions. Another possibility is that the plane experienced mechanical failure. The plane was a small Piper PA-12, which was known for its reliability, but all planes are subject to wear and tear over time. A third possibility is that the plane collided mid-air with another aircraft. This theory was fueled by the fact that there were other planes in the area at the time of the disappearance, and some reported seeing a flash in the sky that could have been a collision. There are also more outlandish theories, such as the idea that the disappearance was part of a government conspiracy to silence Boggs and Beggich. Some have suggested that the two politicians were privy to sensitive information or had become a threat to those in power, and that their disappearance was orchestrated to prevent them from revealing what they knew. Despite the numerous theories, no concrete evidence has ever been found to support any of them. The mystery of what happened to Boggs and Beggich continues to perplex and intrigue us to this day. The disappearance of Hale Boggs and Nick Beggich is a story that has captured the imagination of the American public for decades. These two politicians were dedicated public servants who had accomplished much in their careers and had bright futures ahead of them. Their sudden and mysterious disappearance was a tragedy that left us all searching for answers. The extensive search efforts and investigations that followed the disappearance failed to turn up any concrete evidence, and the various theories that have been put forth over the years remain unproven. The mystery of what happened to Boggs and Beggich continues to captivate us, and the enduring unanswered questions have made it a topic of fascination for generations. As we look back on this event from over 50 years ago, we are reminded of the fragility of life and the unpredictable nature of the world around us. The mystery of what happened to Hale Boggs and Nick Beggich remains unsolved, but their memory lives on as a testament to their dedication to public service and their impact on the political landscape of America.